Lords and ladies of Capcom Unity, good morrow to ye lot. Wragaman here to warn you about some of the extremely violent and deadly new enemies you'll encounter in the upcoming Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. The game will include a host of new enemy types, and while I'm not here to spoil all of them for you, I do think I'll go ahead and give you a little sneak peek. And just out of the kindness of my heart, maybe I'll teach you a few strategies along the way. So sit back, you just might learn aught of use, huh? First up are the Pyrosaurians. Veteran Dogma players will remember taking on both regular Saurians and Sulfur Saurians in the original game, but neither of those were breathing fire in your face. Pyrosaurians add a brand new element of danger to the mix, and that element is fire. Look at them go. If you're crafty and well prepared, however, you'll find a number of ways to deal with these feisty firemongers. Try tossing a flask of water at them to temporarily snuff out the flames that serve as the source of their power. You'll note that Pyrosaurians can have their tails severed just like other Saurians, causing severe damage and providing you with a nice little bonus drop. Of course, they're also not fans of ice. Ow. Next up is the Eliminator. This guy lives to do one thing, and the name gives it away. How does he do it? With gusto. That hammer smash will one-shot even a moderately tough Arisen, but you'll note that it's not the quickest move out there. If you can talk a pawn into lending a hand, the move is easy enough to interrupt with a stagger. The Eliminator will otherwise run amok swinging that hammer with wild abandon. I recommend blowing him up with stuff. That too will cause a stagger. Meanwhile, the Eliminator is big enough to climb, so if you find yourself without a lot of ranged options, you can find a semi-safe attacking perch right on his back. Finally, we have Death. You know the concept, now meet the embodiment of it. Death will appear from time to time throughout your stay on Bitter Black Isle, terrorizing you with horrible, immediate death. He can teleport at will, his lantern emits a spell that'll put you and your pawns to sleep, and his wide scythe attacks will kill you and your pawns, like, really. If he catches one of your pawns with that thing, there ain't no reviving them mid-battle. You'll have to go find a Riftstone later to retrieve them. With all that danger, it's best to keep your distance. Besides, Death is 100% climb-proof, so there's no use in getting all grabby. The good news is that all damage dealt to Death is cumulative and permanent, so even if he gets away from you this time, he'll retain his wounds the next time you meet. One day, you might even put him to death. Don't ask how that works, just rejoice. Well, that's it for this installment. Expect more enemy tips from Capcom Unity in the near future. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen comes out on April 23rd in North America, April 26th in Europe for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Fare thee well.